morning, YouTube. This is JIFitness, Jonathan Irizarry. Whew, what a beautiful morning it is. It feels good to be able to just soak in and breathe the natural fresh air. Really embody what's around you, what nature has to give to you. The world is amazing and it's beautiful. A lot of times we get so caught up in technology. We get so caught up on Facebook, Instagram, playing on your computer, on your cell phones. People forget what's really truly around us. They even forget the people that surround them on a daily basis. Isn't that insane? It's crazy, right? Think about it like this, guys. When you go for a talk, dinner with friends, pay attention to what's around you. Pay attention to what you see. You're gonna see everyone on their cell phones, looking down, not even giving two fucks of what their friend is telling them in front of them. It's a real shame, guys. It's a real shame. But like I said, I'd like to begin my day by loving myself. And today is a walk outside rather than me riding my bike. The reason why I decided this one was because my car was a little dingy, so I decided to take it to the Lexus dealership and get it washed. It takes about 45 minutes to an hour for that to get done. So in the meantime, instead of sitting my butt down over there watching television, I said I'm going for a walk. Use your time wisely. Don't waste it sitting away, playing on your cell phones, watching television, doing absolutely nothing with yourself. Love yourself. Go for a walk. Go for a bike ride. Whatever it is that you love to do, do it. Get moving, guys, get moving. But that has nothing to do with what I want to talk about today. Everybody kept asking me about why I decided to do this and why I decided to do that, why I decided to cut out PEDs from my daily life. Well, it has a lot more to do with just my spirituality and things that I've decided to engulf in. It has a lot to do with just life in general. When I see these guys, a lot of them can't go to sleep without having sleeping masks because they have sleep apnea problems. They breathe like Darth Vader walking around on a daily basis. These are young individuals. I see guys that are my age that are pros, 25, 26, 27 years old. Can't even get out of bed properly. They gotta have help from somebody to put their underwear and socks on. Really? Is that really living, guys? That's what I think about. There is no life in that. All for what? So we can tell somebody how ugly we look, how shitty our physique is. There's nothing ever positive that comes out of it. Even Phil Heath, the #1 in the world, gets slammed every single day. How he lacks this, he lacks that, his clavicles are too narrow. He'll never have the big back that he ever wants, and this, blah, 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 blah. That's all it is, a bunch of blah. Instead of competing against others, compete for yourself. And that's what I want to do, is just to compete for me. To get on stage because I want to, because I love bodybuilding. That's why. No more, no less. But other things that were involved, man, is the fact that I was 25 years old and I began to get injured all the time. And when I say all the time, it was just happening. A shoulder injury, knees were giving out, hip was giving out from one hip to the other, lower back, this and that. I mean, it's just endless stuff. And when I decided to go do yoga one day is when it really hit me. Whenever I couldn't even sit down and cross my legs Indian style. These are things that when we were children, this was nothing. It was like, it's just a habit. We can just sit down and cross our legs, but I couldn't even do that. I had the hardest time in this yoga class, 60 minutes of almost hell because my back was killing me. My arms were tired. I mean, I could just keep going with just what I felt, and what I began to realize that, again, I wasn't living anymore. What I'm doing now is true life, true freedom, blocking out people's negativity, not listening to a word that they say, loving life, loving myself. That is freedom. People like to ask me, oh, how do you travel? How do you do this? Well, guess what? I build my finances around what I want to do. I don't live my life for anybody else. I don't live my life through materialism, through having a fancy house, a big house, all the things in the world. Well, guess what? I threw everything away. I sold my Xboxes, I sold my PlayStation, I sold the television, I got rid of my place. I let go of my ego. That's what it is. I let go of my ego. And I decided I was gonna help my sister out and room with her and live with her so we can split rent. Guess what? It allows me to use my finances to what I please, what I want to do. So if I want to travel, guess what? I'm going to travel. It doesn't hinder my ability to be able to manage my clients because I built my clientele through this all around the world. I have the ability to go visit my clients and have fun with them. Tell me that's not living, guys, because this is what I love to do. I love fitness, I love health. And another thing, you know, the younger kids of this generation is where it's at. This is the future of bodybuilding. This is the future of fitness. And I can't sit here and preach something and not practice what I was preaching. So therefore, that is the reason why I went PED free, steroid free. You know, case in point is for nobody but myself. No, I didn't have heart problems, liver problems, kidney problems, none of this stuff that people keep assuming. That's what you guys need to stop doing. Stop making assumptions, guys. Assumptions. What is an assumption? What does it do? It makes an ass out of you and me. Have you ever heard of that saying before? Stop making assumptions, okay? Stop. It's pointless. It's dumb. I'm not listening to you. I don't care. Because at the end of the day, I will do what I want. Jonathan does what Jonathan wants. You should do what you want. Not what anybody tells you to do. Not what anybody feels like you should be doing. Not your parents, not your friends, not your grandmother, not anybody, but you. Life is what you make of it. We are the manifestation of our own lives, our creations. Life is but a dream, guys. So why don't you live your life, your dream, the way you want it to be? Think about it, guys. Think about it. JIFitness, Jonathan Irizarry. Peace.